Effects of pollution. Effects of pollution. Yes, what are the effects of the pollution? In recent years, the problem of pollution has become very acute. Now, recently what is happening? Recent years, pollution problem is becoming very serious. It is the industrialized West which takes it seriously because it is suffering from its injurious effects. So there are some countries, Western countries, take this problem so seriously because they are suffering because of this, the effect of this population, injurious effect. Very seriously they are getting affected. So they have taken this problem very seriously, the Western countries. But our country, India, what happened? In India, sufficient attention has not been paid to it so far. Still now, India or Indian government, they are not giving proper attention to this problem. If we do not tackle this problem now, future generations will suffer from the harmful effects of population. If we are not tackle this problem, if we are not handling this problem now, then our future generation will suffer a lot. The generations that are going to come, they suffer a lot because of this harmful effect of this pollution. So we have to take care of, or we have to reduce the pollution by many ways. That government should take steps for that. People also, each and everyone should take this problem seriously. Yes, so this problem assumes different forms such as air pollution. Pollution in the sense there are different types of pollution. There is air pollution because of the human activities or growing population, air pollution. Then water is getting polluted, water pollution. Then soil or land pollution, we can say soil or land pollution. Then noise pollution. Yes, then paper pollution. These are the main pollutions that are happening here. So all this pollution results from the greed of man for getting more and more money. Why this population are increasing? Because of the greed of man for money. How much he is getting? He is not satisfied. Again he want more and more money. Because of that, pollution is increasing. Trees have been cut down on an unprecedented scale, and large production by industrialization has assumed gigantic proportions. Yes, trees, cutting of trees, more trees are cutting down. It is called deforestation. Trees are cutting down for land, clearing forest, for farming, for buildings. For human, these are human activities. Humans are cutting more trees, clearing it. Yes, for farming, for agriculture, for farming, then for buildings, for construction, many things. So what is happening actually because of deforestation, cutting of trees? Soil erosion is happening. Soil is losing its quality, its fertility. Then if farmers, when they grow crops, they won't able to get good quality crops because of the soil problem, poor quality of soil. Then because of deforestation or cutting of trees, many natural calamities are happening, like landslides is happening, floods are occurring, and many animals, they are losing, we are losing many animals, wide variety species of animals, because they are becoming homeless. When the forests are clearing, where the animals will go? Forests are home for animals and birds. So when forest people are clearing, the species of many animals are lost. So these are the problems that is happening, and many tribal people, life is becoming difficult when the people are clearing forest. There are people, those who live in the forest, tribal people. Their life also becoming difficult. So there are many problems happening because of deforestation. So the main cause of air and water pollution is unbalanced industrial growth and urbanization and deforestation. Main cause of air and water population is what? unbalanced industrial growth and urbanization and deforestation. Urbanization, more people are moving to the cities and they are thickly populated there, increase in the population, increase in the economic growth, population increase, urbanization, moving to the cities, increase in the number of people living and working in a city. These all problems create more water and air pollution. The owners of industries dump waste materials on the surface of the earth or in the rivers. Owners of the industries, the people, those who are running factories, industries, from that factories or industries, they are dumping waste directly to the road or in the river. Yes. So water is polluted and the waste on the earth produce different poisonous gases which pollute the air. Water is getting polluted. At the same time, what is happening? Yes, this waste, when they release this waste to the road or in the earth, that waste creates some poisonous gas. When human beings breathe this gas, they get health problems, even cancer also. On the other hand, forests have been cut down and new cities and industries have been established in the place. Yes, forest is cutting down and they are establishing new cities there, new buildings, new cities, new industries. The cutting of forest causes what is called the greenhouse effect. It results in the heating of Earth's atmosphere, which has serious consequences for life on this planet. Yes, we already discussed about that, the greenhouse effect, isn't it? Even though the greenhouse effect is a natural phenomena, what actually, when the effect is more, when the intensity of gases it becoming more in the atmosphere, means it create global warming, means rising temperature. Yes, so because of the overuse or increase in population and all, human activities increasing, because of that, what is happening? Rise in temperature is also happening. So because of rising temperature, this global warming is happening, that is greenhouse effect. Yes, so the greenhouse effect, the gases that traps the heat of the sun that help us to survive. These gases are called greenhouse gases. The effect created by these gases, a greenhouse effect actually. So to some extent it is okay, but that I said you, greenhouse effect is a natural phenomena, but sometimes because of the human activity, the intensity of the emission of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere is becoming more, intensity is getting more. So that creates a rising temperature. So a moderate global warming or rising temperature is beneficial to us, to the Earth atmosphere, but when it crosses the limit, what happens? Global warming, it increases and it results in climate change. Earth climate gets altered and food production get disturbed. So in many places no rainfall and drought also results. It results in drought. So these are the problems that happening because of the human activities or greenhouse effect. Then, as a result, the generations to come are likely to suffer from a number of incurable diseases because of pollution, this pollution and all. What is happening actually? The generations that are going to come, or now what is happening, there are diseases are getting which are not curable. Diseases which are not curable. We are getting diseases that cannot be cured. Timely measures must be taken to prevent the greenhouse effect. So, a correct time we should prevent the effect of greenhouse. Paper pollution of public life and morality is through newspapers, magazines, journals, etc. Yes. So paper pollution of public life is getting polluted nowadays because of some crime activity, some cheating they are doing, that is morality actually, through newspapers, magazines, journals. This kind of pollution is closely related to moral pollution, the results of our materialistic greed. Yes, materialistic greed. All our people are so greedy nowadays. Whatever they are getting is not enough for them. So because of the greed for the materials, for the money, they are doing some crime nowadays, cheating. People are cheating others. So corruption is widespread now because of this cheating and crime. Corruption is getting more in every area of life, in every walks of life. Then bribes are fearlessly given. People are giving bribes, means amount. Simply they are giving money to the great officials to get the things done. People are constructing buildings if they are not permitted, also by giving bribes and all, by giving money to the officials. They are taking the permission. Legally it is not allowed, still they are by giving money and all, they are constructing the buildings where they should not be. So illegally they are doing many things. So bribes are fearlessly given and accepted also. The officials, they are accepting this money from them. That's why they are telling man is getting more greedy, and laws of the land are evaded in very clever ways. So they are escaping from this by taking the land in an illegal way and constructing buildings which they are not supposed to do. Character assassinations is another form of this moral population. Character assassination, wantedly they are damaging, they are harming the reputation level. So trees and plants turn carbon dioxide into oxygen, but when they are cut down, the air is not purified. Yes, if there are more trees, we get fresh air to breathe. So if there are no trees, if there are less trees, pollution increases, means we won't get fresh air. Carbon dioxide level will get more in the atmosphere, then air won't get purified. So deforestation also causes soil erosion. Yes, as already I told you, deforestation, cutting of trees, because of that soil erosion is happening. Soil is losing its fertility. The rich soil is either washed away by water or blown away by the wind. Because of the heavy rainfall or by the wind, what is happening? Rich soil, they are taking away. Yes, so artificial fertilizers are used to maintain its productivity. So farmers are using fertilizers, artificial fertilizers they are using. Not natural, artificial fertilizers they are using to improve the quality of the soil. Polluted water is used for watering the plants and vegetables. Water is getting polluted, and that water they are using for watering the trees, plants and vegetables. So chemical, naturally plants and vegetables, fruits, whatever we are eating, whatever we are buying, it has this chemicals. That's why it's telling that before eating we should clean or wash the vegetables and fruits properly. In this way, vegetables and crops are polluted. Pesticides are also a source of pollution to our crops, vegetables and fruits. Pesticides are chemicals that farmers use to kill the insects. The pest means the insects that damage the crops. But this pesticide, to some extent, okay, but what is happening if more use of pesticides, means pesticides are actually chemicals only. So these chemicals, when they are using, it is polluting the air, at the same time water, and human beings are getting health issues, and at the same time all the air, water is also getting polluted. So use of pesticide is also creating pollution actually. Water pollution resulted in the outbreak of cholera. Because of water pollution, people are getting diseases like cholera, typhoid and all, dysentery, diarrhea, and gastroenteritis means inflammation in stomach, intestine, means viral infection is happening in the stomach and all, causing diarrhea, means loose motion, vomiting and all. That is gastroenteritis in a number of colonies of Delhi. In Delhi, what is happening? Because of this water pollution, diseases like cholera, it is spreading, and also the gastroenteritis in the Delhi colony, leading to suffering and death on a large scale. Yes, many people died because of this problem. So inflammation in the stomach, intestine, causing viral infection, that is gastroenteritis. Then water pollution has assumed alarming proportions, and urgent steps are needed to control it. So water pollution is getting more. So alarming proportion means it's time for the people to fear. They should be more careful. Urgent steps are needed to control this water pollution. Otherwise, people get this diseases get spread, and many people will die. So now we have to be more careful. People should, because we are facing the danger situation, so we should be more careful that when we drink water or when we use vegetables, fruits, whatever, we have to wash it properly before using it. And for drinking water, it's good if we boil the water and drink, because water has many germs inside it. Yes. So these are the effects of the pollution. So what are the effects of the pollution, children? Yes, pollution problem has become very serious, very acute, we say. Yes, then because of this pollution, there are some countries, Western countries, they are taking some serious steps because they are suffering. But India has not seriously taken this problem so far. If we are not handling this problem soon, what happens? Yes, the future generation will suffer. They get affected by the harmful effects of the pollution. So pollution means these are the different types of pollution we are facing: air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, noise pollution, and paper pollution. Yes, because of the increase in population, trees are cutting down, deforestation. Because of deforestation, soil erosion is happening, then drought is happening, no rainfall. So it is affecting everyone, each and everyone, those who are living in the earth. And this owners of industries and factories dumping waste directly to the river and the road, so it creates some poisonous gas in that, which has adverse effect on the human beings. Means human beings' health is getting problem. They are getting different kinds of diseases. Some are getting diseases which cannot be curable also. Yes, so that is the serious effect of the pollution. And greenhouse effect. Yes, even though greenhouse effect is a natural phenomena, sometimes the intensity of the emission of these gases into the atmosphere because of the human activity, it is more. So it turns to global warming when the temperature is getting rise. It is affecting the climate change. Food production in the areas is getting affected, drought, rainfall, no rainfall, etc. So, and even morality or the character assassination, we say, or moral pollution. That means people are doing so much of crime. This pollution is not only contaminating the health, it's contaminating the mind also, the purity also. Means actually the morality, contaminating the morality. People are doing crimes, some kind of cheating they are doing. Whatever they are getting, they are not getting satisfied. They are more greedy for money. So because of that, this pollution is increasing a lot. And because trees are not more now, the pollution air is not purified. If trees are more, trees, they absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen. Now trees are cutting down, because of that we are not getting fresh air. Then because of that, soil erosion, then use of pesticides to kill the pest, to kill the insects that damage the crops. Farmers use pesticide nowadays. If the soil has good quality, then don't want to use this pesticides, because the soil is losing its fertility. Farmers, they are using this pesticides to kill the insects. That is actually having another effect on the human being's life. In the air, air and water is getting polluted, and human beings are getting health problems because of these pesticides. So in many places, diseases are spreading, cholera and this gastroenteritis, that inflammation is happening in the stomach, viral infection is happening, so vomiting, diarrhea, so diseases are spreading, people are dying. So to avoid this situation, people should be more careful, especially because of this pollution. Vegetables and crops are getting chemicals. Whatever we are eating, whatever we are drinking, everything has chemicals nowadays, so we should be more careful now. Yes, that is the effects of pollution. Now, because of these things, what solution is there for us to do? How come we can protect ourselves and this environment? Yes, so the protection of our environment, that is the next step. Okay. Protection of our environment. An environment is gifted by the nature to nourish the life on the earth. Yes, environment, it is a gift of nature, the surroundings which we live. Before we were in this world, environment was there. Yes, a gift of nature. Yes, so to nourish or to build up, to promote the life on the earth, we have this gifted nature gift. Everything which we use to continue our lives comes under the environment, such as water, air, sunlight, land, plants, animals, forest, and other natural things. So these are very essential for us. Whatever we are now, or we are using this to continue our life, they are all gift of nature. Because of this we are continuing our life, because of water, air, sunlight, land, plants, animals, forest. Our environment plays a very significant role in making possible the existence of healthy life on the earth. Yes, environment play a very important role for us to lead a healthy life. A healthy life leads to a healthy environment. However, our environment is getting worse day by day because of the man-made technological advancement in the modern era. Yes, in this modern age, technology is getting advanced a lot. Because of that, environment condition is getting dirty, getting polluted day by day. The condition is getting so worse. Thus, environmental pollution has become the biggest problem we are facing today. So, the biggest problem we are facing today is environmental pollution. That is the biggest problem our country is facing today. Not only our country, the whole world is facing. Biggest problem facing today is environmental pollution. Environmental pollution is the biggest problem that we are facing today. Okay? Yes, so environment, because of the pollution, population increase, growth of population, and human activities, the living things and non-living things, it got affected in the environment because of all this. So living things, they depends upon non-living things for the survival. Like plant is a living thing. It depends on sun, water, and sun water to grow, soil to grow. So it is very important to maintain a balance between living things and non-living things in the nature. If the balance is gone, everything is gone, because all of us living things, all living things constitute, they form this environment actually. So if we are not maintaining a sufficient balance between both living things and non-living things, then it becomes difficult for us to survive. Yes. So environmental pollution is affecting our daily lives negatively in various aspects of life, such as socially, physically, economically, emotionally, and intellectually. So environmental pollution is the biggest problem that we are facing today. It is affecting all of us in a negative way. It is affecting us physically. Means health problems we are getting because of this pollution, environmental pollution. People are getting many diseases, health problems. Then economically also it is affecting a lot. Because of this, what is happening, we can see poverty in many places. Poverty. Then emotionally, mentally it is affecting. People are getting more greedy and for wealth, and whatever they are getting, they are not satisfied. Because of that, they are doing many crimes, cheating. Intellectually they forget to, or they are not able to behave properly. They are not able to think what is right and wrong. That is lost from them. Yes, so this environmental pollution affect human beings in all the ways. Contamination of the environment brings lot of diseases which human beings may suffer whole life. Yes, because of the contamination of the environment, pollution of environment, human beings are getting diseases they are not able to survive from that, and it is continuing, or they are suffering the whole life because of that. It is not a problem of community or a city. It is a worldwide problem which cannot be solved by the effort of one. This environmental pollution is not a problem of one person, or not a problem of a small city or a community or a group of people. It is a problem of the whole world. So if I am taking care of it, no. If you are taking care of it, no. We all together, a group together, we should try to stop this pollution, or we have to take a great effort to reduce the pollution. If it is not addressed properly, it may end the existence of life a day. If we are not tackling this problem, if we are not paying attention to this problem, what happens? One day everything, we lost everything. Each and every common citizen should involve in the environmental safety program launched by the government. So nowadays government has launched many programs to reduce the pollution of the environment, to protect the environment in many ways. Like Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, then national driving campaign and all, world driving campaign launched by Modi government. 2014 October 2nd, Mahatma Gandhi's birth anniversary, the world campaign Modi launched to the for the environment protection. This movement had made all the people to come out of the house and to clean a road across the India. That is national drive campaign, Swachh Bharat campaign, to cleaning the environment. So this kind of programs are launched by the government to protect the environment. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan and the world or nation driving campaign. Yes. So we should correct our mistakes and selfishness towards our environment to make it healthy and safe from the pollution. We should correct our mistake. We should think what we are doing. Before doing, we should think. Because of our activity, the environment is getting polluted. Yes or no, children? From this you can understand that we are doing many things which pollute the environment, knowingly and unknowingly also. As children, you should also think now. These are the problems we are facing because of pollution. Because of this, our water, air is getting polluted. So as a children, what we can do? You can plant at least a tree. Yes, planting a tree, it is a great thing that you are doing. So as children, now itself you can take steps to reduce pollution or to protect the environment. So first we should correct our mistake and our selfishness towards the environment. Environment, actually, it's nature gift. Resources are there here. Nature is giving us many things to live. So we should think about that. We should correct ourselves first. It is hard to believe, but true that only little positive movements by everyone may bring a huge change in the declining environment. It is very hard to believe that not everyone is coming forward to solve this problem. Very few are realizing it, and they are making a change in the environment positively. Not all. So air and water pollution is leaving our health in danger. Because of air pollution and water pollution, our health is becoming danger. Means we are facing dangerous health nowadays. Health hazards by causing various disorders and diseases. Because of air and water pollution, we human beings' life is getting affected. We are getting many health issues, including cancer, or starting from small vomiting, or infection in the lungs, or diarrhea. Many things are happening, many diseases we are getting, and we are suffering. That still the people are not thinking about it. Nothing can be said healthy nowadays. Yes, nowadays what we can say that is healthy, this is healthy. Can we say anything is healthy now? The vegetables, the fruits, whatever we are buying from the market is not healthy. Whatever we are eating is not healthy. Whatever we are drinking is not healthy. That's why we are getting diseases soon nowadays. The health is getting affected very easily nowadays. Yes, so as what we eat is already affected by the bad effects of artificial fertilizers, which reduce and weakens our body immunity to fight disease causing microorganisms. Yes, because of this pollution, what is happening? Yes, soil is losing its fertility. Quality of soil is lost. So it is difficult for farmers to grow crops. Even though they are growing crops, cultivating crops, wheat, paddy, rice, vegetables, fruits, whatever. What is happening? They wanted to put or spray pesticides, chemicals there. So to kill the pest that damage the crops. So when the pesticides they are spraying, what is happening? It is releasing into the air actually, water. Water is getting polluted, air is getting polluted. So whatever crops they are cultivating, that also contains the chemicals. So that's why it is telling that whatever we are eating also has all the chemicals. So when we eat all this chemical kind of food and water, when we are drinking this water which is polluted, which is not clean, what is happening? Our health is getting affected. Main thing is we are losing our immunity power. That is the main thing we need nowadays. Our health, immunity power we are losing. Immunity power, the resistant power. Body has an immunity power to resist against all the diseases. When this is causing germs, when any germs or disease which enters our body, if our body has this immunity power, our body will fight against these germs and we will be safe. But what is happening, because of nowadays pollution got increased and the chemical is more there in the food and the water what we are having, our body's immunity power, human beings are losing the immunity power to fight against the disease causing germs. So they are easily affected by the diseases. That is why any one of us can be diseased anytime. So anytime we can get any disease. Before we had a good immunity power when we were eating good fresh vegetables, fruits, when the pollution is less. But because now pollution is more, we are eating chemical food and all, our body's immunity power we are losing, and because of that we are getting diseases very easily. And that is why any one of us can be diseased anytime, even after being healthy and happy. We are happy, we are healthy, but at the same time we are getting diseases very often. So it is a major worldwide issue. Issue is not for a particular state or particular area or particular group. This is a worldwide issue. The whole world is facing this. So which should be solved by the continuous efforts of everyone. So it is a worldwide problem or worldwide issue. So this issue or this problem should be solved by all of us together. The continuous effort, we should work hard for this. Everyone together should solve this problem, should find a solution for this problem. We should participate in the World Environment Day campaign to actively participate in the environment safety events. So World Environmental Day campaign, World Environmental Day, June 5th, every year we celebrate this World Environmental Day. So because of the increase in pollution, nowadays it is everyone has given more importance to this World Environmental Day. It is a day to consider what action we can take to reduce the air pollution or all type of pollution and the harmful effects of this, and how can we keep our health safe. So this is the day we need to take a step. Not only this day, every day we have to think about this, and we have to take measures. We have to create awareness among the people to take steps to prevent themselves from this pollution by not using the resources by wasting it, and not polluting the environment more. Yes, so we should participate in the World Environmental Day campaign. Actively we should participate in the environmental safety event also, to protect the environment from all this pollution. So it's our duty to protect our environment, the nature. Yes, so children, we have completed the lesson now. Yes, so we were talking about the environment. That is our lesson, name of the lesson, talking about the environment. So what are talks we have done now? What did you understand from this lesson? Yes, conclusion is we have to protect our environment. Yes, so what are the problems we are facing in the environment, children? So tell me, what are natural resources? Nature is gifted us with many resources. Before we were there, nature was there. And in nature there are many things: wind, air, water, sunlight, soil, plants, animals. So these are all natural resources, forests, these are all natural resources, nature's gift. So are we using these natural resources wisely, judicially, or we are polluting it or wasting it? Yes, because of some human activities, we are polluting the environment by making use of more and more these resources, not thinking about the future generation also. Yes, so because of the population increase in the population, demand for all the needs got increased. Because of this demand, what happened? Yes, forests are getting cleared, deforestation for farming, for agriculture, for building, construction work, for constructing industries. People are moving more to the cities. They are thickly populated there nowadays. So temperature is increasing because of human activities, greenhouse effect, global warming. So these are the problems that affect the environment. So more people, more usage, more wasting, and more pollution. So this is happening actually. So if we are not using these resources wisely and judicially, once what happens, these resources will run off shortage, then we will understand the value of these resources. This coal, petroleum, these are fossil fuels. They have been formed from the inside the earth since many years. So once if it is used up, if it is that fossil fuels, if it running scarce, what happened? We won't able to regenerate it, or we won't able to produce it in a short time. That's why we are telling to reduce the usage of that. Instead of that, we can use some alternate fuels. Wood is an alternate fuel actually. In some countries like Brazil, they are using alcohol to run the car, and some biodiesel they are using European countries to run the vehicles. So some alternate fuels we can use other than this fossil fuel, and we can save this fossil fuel for our future generation. If we are wasting this, then our future generation, they will not able to enjoy these fuels, these resources. So it is very high time, or it is very serious that we should conserve our natural resources. Yes, because of this problems or the pollution, we are also getting many diseases because of air, water, pollution, and if we are not conserving the natural resources, then it will be a serious threat to our life. Our life will become difficult. So the effects of pollution are so serious in every country, or the whole world. It's a worldwide issue actually. So it is our duty to protect the environment. Yes, so that is the conclusion of this lesson actually. Yes, time to recall. Resources are all these requirements of organism. We all require resources. Other than that, we cannot survive here. Natural resources are also called natural wealth. Yes, natural resources. Which are the natural resources? Air, water, sunlight, soil, forest, metals, minerals. They are all natural resources. They are natural wealth, we can say. Gift of nature, we can say. Environmental pollution is affecting our daily lives. Yes, environmental pollution is affecting all of us. Trees and plants turn carbon dioxide into oxygen. Yes, trees and plants. If more trees and plants are there, we get fresh air to breathe. Because they are converting carbon dioxide into oxygen. But because of deforestation, cutting of trees, the trees number is getting down. So pollution is increasing more, and we are getting health problems. Carbon dioxide is more in the air. So we are not getting fresh air. Air and water are necessary for all living organisms. Without air and water, how can we live? So air and water is the most important thing for us to survive here, or for us to continue our life in the earth. We need air and water more, and because of human activities, air and water is getting polluted more. So we need steps to protect or to reduce the pollution of air and water. Forest or trees are beneficial in many ways. Yes, forest and trees are beneficial in many ways. They are giving us medicine, they are giving us wood, they are giving us paper, they are giving us vegetables, fruits. So they are beneficial to us in many ways. They are beneficial to plants and animals also. Forest is a home for animals. when we are cutting the trees, actually wide variety species of animals we are losing. They are becoming homeless. So actually forest and trees are beneficial in many ways. Yes, so yes children, so read the lesson children about environment. You should clearly understand what is the environment, how to conserve our natural resources, which are the natural resources, gifts of nature, what are the effects of pollution, how can we protect our environment from this pollution. Everything you should know very well, so that you can keep in the mind, or you can create an awareness among the people around you, how to protect the environments, the things what you should not do, that at least you should know now. From now onwards, you have to take care of your environment. So you read the lesson properly, read as many times as possible. Okay.